Hi guys. So, I got some bad news. It's to do with video 109. Unfortunately, I'm missing probably a piece of video that I wish I had. But what happened was 109 was me and Book were doing a Good Morning Campers. And we were doing that and we heard this like cuckoo, cuckoo. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's like hunters doing like a call, you know. So anyway, didn't pay much attention. And then who do we see coming down the trail but Floppy and Roadwalk? And I was so happy to see them. So we did this little video, you know, we did the whole Good Morning Campers and Book was there and it was just really, really nice. And you know what? That the video I really wanted to be there, it's gone. From my own deleting obsession that I have. So I'm really apologize for that. So this video 109 is missing my Good Morning Campers. I wish it wasn't, but it is. The rest of the video is okay. Okay, sorry about that guys. So, we got to that water source, filled up, unfortunately, had a bit of an accident. So I've had one of the CNOC bags, but ever since I started, I was doing really well. It's kind of perched. Wasn't a lot of flat spots by the water source, so I was sort of perched up on this bank. And when you know, I kind of dropped the Sawyer and the CNOC that were all connected together and I punctured it. So anyway, Fluffy and Robot showed me how to use because I've never done that before. I actually used one of my water bottles as the, just gotta get over here. I used one of my water bottles kind of like a bag, with the same principle, but there's a few little things you have to do to get it to work, like just kind of loosen it off, a couple of little things, you know, let the air back into the bottle. And anyway, I got it. So I was a little disappointed about that. You know, I would have liked to have kept the same one because I was doing so well. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get a new one. I have to order it online, so I'll try and sort something out. But in the meantime, I can use a water bottle because I have extra, so that's good. And so those guys went ahead, and of course then, because I was fiddling around, you know, gathering water and that kind of thing. And yeah, so that was that. Anyway, I'll show you the trail. So, it's been all single track since we left the campsite and after the water source. And especially after, well, actually not long after we left the parking lot, it's basically been a burn area. We've been going through the whole time. But at least there's a little river over there we can get water. So that's good. So I don't think water, at least not so far, will be an issue. So nice. That's one thing. So yeah, so those guys are still ahead. Of course, then I had to stop, take my fleecy off and take my pant leg bottoms off because it's getting too hot. But you know, I like to try and stay warm for as long as I can. And that's why I keep that stuff on and I just take it off as I'm going along. You know, some people, they just grin and bear it, you know, kind of thing. Take everything off, and I mean, you do get warmed up when you're hiking, but I like to sort of do it in stages. I guess I don't like being cold, even though I live in Canada and it gets really cold with us. Not as cold as some places, but it does get pretty cold in Medicine Hat, you know. We get in the minus 30s, 35s, but usually not for very long because a Chinook wind will come in and warm things up. But yeah, that's the scoop, guys. Okay, talk to you later, guys. So, this is kind of what the trail's been looking like. At least we're in the trees where there's actually live trees, so that's good. Let me get over this. And, but I tell you what, the thing about Colorado I've noticed is you go way up and it's steep. We just finished doing a whole bunch of switchbacking up, and I don't know if we're done yet. But, and then you plumb down. You just go, you know, plummeting down. So I think that's kind of how it's going to be, it looks like. You go way up, and you go way down. But, yeah, so far so good, and it's a beautiful day. So, that's where we're going. Right up the middle there. I don't know if you can see, I can just see, I think it's Fluffy. Yeah, that's where we're headed. So, hey guys, so
it works out well.
It's a little windy, but
Granby is a good place to get out.
That was short and steep to get up here, but we made it. You can sort of see where the trail is down at the bottom there.
A taxi, I guess.
And here comes Roadwalk. She's stomping up here. Yeah, Roadwalk just said, yeah, finally a view, and I took a view from one end, but I didn't take this side. And this side is a lot nicer, actually. Look at that. And you can see the trail down there. That's where we're headed. So that was a pretty short video, guys. You know what? I thought I was taking a picture. And so now we're in this Rocky Mountain Wilderness Park. So of course you can't camp here without a permit. And if you're camping, you need a bear camp. And guess who caught up to me? I'll show you. It's Chrissy and Scott. They caught up to us. So they're going the Roadwalk, same as we are. And I think Jerry's picking them up and taking them to the campsite, and then they're going to come back, get a permit, and then they're going to walk through, I think. But we won't be coming back. We'll just walk the road, and that'll be good enough, close enough. So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, nice to see these guys. It was, I thought they were ahead of us, so I didn't think I was going to try and get in touch with them once I got into town, but yeah. Okay, back to you later. So, here we are, guys. None of our guests who was at the parking lot. Jerry. So anyway, talked to him for a little bit. So that was Jerry just taking off. So anyway, on the Roadwalk into town. And Fluffy secured a room for us, for the four of us. So that's great. And we're having pizza at night. Well, I tell you what, that's all the motivation I need. Gonna walk this road, get into town, have some pizza. Fantastic. It was really nice to see Jerry and the rest of the guys. Everybody, it's been a really good day. Brooke yesterday, and then Fluffy and Roadwalk today, and then Chrissy and Scott and Jerry. Great day. It's been a great day. Just a few more miles and can take a break. So guys, if you see that there, this is why there's all this kerfuffle with permits and stuff. It's because they have this huge burn area and they have all these trees standing here, and they're worried about letting people in there. See, it's the same on the other side here. They're worried about these trees falling over, and that's why there's such a kerfuffle with permits and, you know, oh yeah, the trail's open for CDT hikers. Oh, it's not open for oh, it's open if you have a permit and a beer can. You know, there's just all kinds of stuff. Too much information and too much uncertainty. So look at this, guys. I was just walking. down the road here, and there is a whole bunch of elk just right next to the highway. Look at them all. They don't seem too worried about me. The big guy is back there. It's a big guy back there.
Yeah, that's a little bit close.
Oh, sure. Hi guys. So here we are. Here's Fluffy. Here's Roadblock. Sorry, I missed Fluffy waving. Wave again, Fluffy. I missed that. Okay, good.
Man, I look good. Wow, look at that.
Very clean cut. I like it.
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same. I'm looking a little ragged. But, so I got to tell you guys, oh, the sun is in my eyes. I got to tell you, I walked into town and these guys, Fluffy sent me the menu, ordered my food. I got to the restaurant just in time. And to have my, oh, here's book. And just to have my lunch. So we had supper last night, and then these guys had booked in at the hostel here. And yeah, I'll give you a quick look around later. But that was what we did yesterday. And now we're going to go for breakfast. So I'm sorry I'm a bit rushed. We're on a time crunch here.